coming from Italy, I thought it would be quite fitting if I said ciao. No, I just didn't mean to do that at all. Anyway, howdy, wherever you are in the world, hello and welcome to our very exciting, I love this call. I look forward to it from, I think, Tuesday at midnight, because for me, it's a Tuesday. So you guys are kind of in the future for me if you're in Australia. But if you've never heard me and you're thinking, who is this cuckoo lady on my screen? If I can call myself a lady. My name is Natasha Minter, and I currently am in Milan, as you will have heard. And I'm from Manchester in England, but I live in London. I'm a bit of a traveler myself, purely because I'm actually a model. Can't believe I'm saying that. I'm actually a model, but also I have obviously my own business, which is this wonderful thing that we call Juice Plus. So my product story, really, how I got involved with this was my mum hounded me for years, and she tried to get me on products, and I was like, nah, don't want to do it. It's crap. It's rubbish. And I was skeptic to the core. Anybody else been skeptic before in their life? So eventually she talked me into it. And it really, really helped pretty much save my life when I was in hospital 1 year. And then I went back and stopped taking it again. Stupid teenagers. So then when I actually started taking it consistently, properly, after 3.5 weeks, my IBS symptoms really calmed down. IBS is something very common in women. And I used to get either diarrhea one day or constipation the next or tummy cramps. So life was very inconsistent for me. And life is inconsistent enough, you don't need to worry about the toilet. So the products really helped me very quickly within a month for me to be able to want to carry them on. And after actually 5.5 weeks, I realized that I was sleeping through the night again. And what I mean when I say by that is you're thinking, she's not a 4-year-old. What's this girl on about? It's because I have scoliosis. So my spine looks like this. It's a curvy one. It's very common, again, in young women. We never knew how I got it. And I used to get very, very, very bad pain. I'd ache every morning, every night. Maybe wake up 4 nights a week in pain. Never really worked out because I got told not to at 16. They told me never to run because it probably put me in a wheelchair. So I didn't exercise. Mum introduced me to Juice Plus. 5.5 months down the line, I am suddenly sleeping through the night again. It wasn't an overnight thing. It's not like a magic pill, like popping. I was going to say something rude. Never mind. So that's when it kind of made sense to me. And I was like, you know what? I have to share this with people. And it was my mum, of course, again, that pushed me into the business. Best thing she ever could have done. So I basically, my mum encouraged me. She pushed me into the business and I started the business and the rest is history. So now I'm here. Oh, I'm sideways. Sorry, guys. Now I'm here. I'm just going to go outside because I don't want to hound my two girls I'm staying with. I'm in a model apartment. I'll go outside in a minute. But so if you're probably thinking, what is this stuff that's helped that girl's back pain and with that IBS? And quite frankly, is the only reason I have so much energy that I do. I don't drink coffee anymore, even though I'm in Italy. I know. But basically, the products are called Juice Plus. They were made 27 years ago. They got invented by a company that is 45 years old. Basically, Juice Plus is actually now the most researched product in the world for nutrition. We have 37 clinical studies behind us that are peer-reviewed at a gold standard and double-blinded. So I'm not going to talk anymore about science because I am not a science girl. And I don't know about any of you, but that's just not for me. So if you do want like loads of science enough to throw at anybody that's in science and whatever, we have that, which I love because it means that when I meet somebody, like I met a guy that works in chemistry the other day in a health food shop, of course, and he was like, yes, but really, does it really have the science? And I was like, yeah. And I love doing that more than anything because there's so many things on the market right now that claim to be the best thing in the world and, oh my God, take this and you'll look great forever. And it's like, shut up, no I won't. So well, at least with Juice Plus, yes, we have the stories, but even better, we have the clinical research behind us that just takes us and sets us apart from everything else in the market. So Juice Plus is actually, what is it? What is this stuff? So Juice Plus is actually, some people call it a supplement. I call it a whole food nutritional product. And basically what it is designed to bridge the gap between what we do eat and what we should eat, because we don't eat enough nutrition anymore. Even if you live in, oh my God, I have Dubai on the call, international. Even if you live like somewhere beautiful, like Australia, where you can get very fresh, organic fruit and vegetables on your front garden. I've been to Australia, so I have this perfect vision in my head, and I love it there. Even if you did that, you wouldn't be able to get 30 fruits and vegetables into your diet every day because, quite frankly, your body couldn't cope with the sugar. But secondly, it's very hard to come across 30 organic pieces of fruits and vegetables of a really good quality and really good variety.
Yeah.
Oh, Erin, you're not on mute. That was so funny. I was like, what did I do? I thought it was me. I love this so much. So we're live. So Juice Plus basically is a variety of 30 fruits and vegetables. I'm just going to show you. Ta-da! So you have vegetables, fruit blend, and a berry blend. In the veggies, you have 10 different vegetables, things like cruciferous leafy green vegetables, so really good for your energy. That's why I'm always happy. No, kidding. And then we have the fruit capsules, which have things like papaya in them, which are really good for helping your cells in your body repair back together. So if you're someone that gets ill quite a lot, then that's what will really help you stop getting so poorly. And then we have the berry capsules. This is what the women go crazy over because they're full of antioxidants, amazing for your skin, your hair, your nails, hair, skin. As a model, it's very important to make sure you have very clear skin, to make sure that your hair is strong, to make sure that you're looking after yourself, because a lot of the time you go to shoot on with no makeup. And imagine if you turn up to set and you're ugly as hell and you look nothing like you did on your casting. That's not good. So for me, the capsules are literally my savior. I could not live without these bad boys. I wouldn't never go a day without them. So really the capsules are 98% bioavailable. Little bit of science for you here. I know I pretend I'm not into science. I actually am not. But the one thing that I love about this product is, again, is very different, is you might buy something like Barocca from the supermarket, but what the difference with Barocca is, it's made in the chemical lab. It's made by humans. It's not natural. Okay? So that's why when you go to the toilet and your wee is bright orange and people go, oh, but that Barocca must have worked. It flushed right through me. No, like it didn't. That's why your wee is orange, right? With Juice Plus, it's 98% bioavailable, which means the product is absorbed by your blood. So it goes straight into you. And that's why we always do 4-month programs, so that every 4 months, the blood in your body is completely replaced. Like, that's a natural thing that's always happened in human life. So guess what Juice Plus did? They worked with science. Ta-da! Clever, huh? So the next part of the product that I want to talk about is actually called the Child Health Study, which I don't have any chewies to show you right now because I'm traveling. But the chewies are the same as the capsules. You get fruit, veg, and berry ones. But the ones you can get for free are fruit and vegetable ones. Oh,
Vegetarian?
yes, the product is vegetarian. It's not vegan yet, but it's vegetarian. In Australia, it's vegan though. Jealous. Sorry, that really threw me off track. We have Child Health Study chewables, which you can get free for up to 4 years. So what that means is any adult can sponsor a child under 21. Children under 21? Yes. And it's part of a study called it's probably the biggest child health study in the world. I think we have 2 million kids on it right now. And you get basically like £400 or £500 worth of product for free, dollars, whatever, a year, which is just insane when you think about how much, like, what other company in the world gives away products for free? Anybody name it? McDonald's. And is McDonald's good for you? By the way, even on a cheap meal, don't do it. It's bad. Toxin. So anyway, the next thing I want to talk about, the next range, is called the Complete Range. So, ta-da! The Complete Range was created about 15, 16 years ago for Olympians. And the Complete Range is designed to bridge the gap between how many meals you do eat and how many meals you should eat. Because we should be eating 5 to 6 meals a day. Most of us don't even eat 2 a day, which is so bad. So the Juice Plus Complete Shakes mean you can have these as a meal, or you can have these as a snack. You can have them pre or post workout. You can have them to lose weight. Whatever your thing is, or however you want to use the shakes, they're so versatile. They've been developed so much lately in the last 16 years that you can pretty much use the product however you like, and you can sway it. So if you want to have, I think someone's eating their dinner and watching the call. I love you guys. So the thing is with Juice Plus is the Complete Range is designed to bridge the gap between how many meals you do eat and how many meals you should eat. So it has complex carbs, slow releasing energy, low GI, and 17 fruits and vegetables. And it's made of chocolate. Natural chocolate, of course. We have vanilla too. Then the final, well, we have bars and soups in some countries, and they're basically just the same as the shakes but in another form. But my favorite bad boy product to be a model is this
Okay, so protein.
Can you type in this section, because I can't hear you properly? Is that okay? I'm really sorry, I just can't hear you properly. So the boosters are basically designed to help you stop sugar cravings, stop the hunger pangs, give you an energy boost, and they can help you aid with weight loss. So for me, I live off these because as a model, you can be on set for like 14 hours some days and not get fed lunch. Yes, that's real. So that's all I'm going to say for now. I'm going to hand over to my mum really quickly, who's going to share with us her 2-minute story. And then, then back to Erin. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Tash.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, thanks, Tash. Hello, everybody from cold UK and cold Milan, by the sounds of it. I hope it's nice and sunny there in Australia. I'll quickly share my story. I went to the products probably about 4 or even 5 years ago. I'm a beauty therapist, and one of my clients kept coming into... Can you hear me okay? Yeah, good. She kept coming into my salon every single day, telling me about the products all the time, until I thought, maybe there's something in this. So I joined the company and went on the products at the same time, because I thought, well, you know, it's another product that I can tell to my clients. And basically, after 2 weeks, my IBS, IBS, it's irritable bowel syndrome, it absolutely vanished. Then I noticed my energy went through the roof. And I also used to brush my teeth in the mornings and at night as well, obviously. And I noticed, blood in the sink. I was thinking, oh my God. But that went as well. I'll just quickly share with you my youngest daughter, chronic asthma. She was inhalers and the brown inhalers. And she was also on hay fever tablets. She had allergies to hay fever. Well, she came off inhalers. The steroids made her put on weight. Not loads, but, made her have a bit of a bloated look, I guess. And she even got teased at school. They used to call her Beach Whale, which was really sad. She's actually going to be on a TV programme inspired by Jamie Oliver, because he's doing a programme about anti-bullying, so that's great. But she's now naturally slimmed down, but best of all, she's got no more asthma. Anyway, I know you want me to be quick, so thank you. I'll hand it back to you.
Thanks so much, Yvette. No, we love hearing all the amazing product stories. I think all of us that take the product at the moment have got amazing stories that we can share, and we hear so many stories about conditions that are aided by Juice Plus, skin clearing up, energy levels increasing. So we just love that, with the power of whole foods, what it can do for our bodies. So we're going to switch gears a little bit now and hand over to Crystal, who's also here in Australia, and she's going to share one of the questions that comes up about the business. Good morning, Crystal.
Hi, Erin. Hi, everyone. So I've been in the business coming up to a year now, and when I heard about the business through social media, which is awesome. I love that we can share this, through an amazing platform like social media and reach so many people around the world. So that's how I came into the business. I'm a mum. I'm also a personal trainer. I've always been passionate about health and fitness. And so that's what, definitely jumped out to me to start with. I definitely had that sort of feeling. I know so many people at the moment are, reviewing their year and, what they want to achieve this year and thinking about new opportunities and things like that. So that was definitely where I was at. I was always a hard worker, and I thought that I was, never really rewarded for the effort that I put into my other jobs. So I saw a huge opportunity in this business to be rewarded for my hard work, and also the being part of a huge community of people that are really passionate and positive and motivated to do big things for themselves really appealed to me as well. So I'm loving that. I'm loving being part of the team with my girls, and, of a larger team globally as well was really amazing. And I'm excited, to achieve a lot this year as well. So I'm just going to share around. I know when I first found out about the products, I chatted to my mum. She's also really into health, and she thought they sounded pretty amazing. And then I said, oh, there's also a business opportunity with this. And she said, oh, is that one of those pyramid schemes? So I'm just going to chat around that. So pyramid schemes were actually made illegal in the 1970s, so it's not a pyramid scheme. And really, when we think about a traditional business, it really does have that pyramid structure. So I'm going to just chat around that. So, for example, I'm just going to talk about, as an example, a supermarket. So we've all got our local supermarket that we go to, and we've got the cashiers, the checkout girls or guys, sort of that entry-level position in the business. So I've got a Jess at my local supermarket. She's really friendly. She works, weekends, evenings, doesn't get paid extremely well, and she might want to move up within the business to another level, and maybe an area manager. We've got the staff in the the store managers, the staff in head office. We've got the CEO at the top, and Jess, might want to move up to one of the different positions within the business. She might have to do some more training to reach that position, and she also will probably be competing against the other girls or guys in her team as well to reach there, because there's probably only going to be a couple of other positions to move up to within the business. So she might have that opportunity. She may not. She might just stay here for years and kind of be paid the same amount and not really go anywhere. The chance of her getting up to that top CEO position is going to be fairly unlikely. I'm sure the person up there is pretty comfortable being paid, the big dollars, and is going to be pretty happy to sit there for quite some time and longer hours and a little bit more pay if she's lucky. So really, in reverse, when we talk about the Juice Plus business model, it is really like flipping that upside down. So when we start in the business, we start as a virtual franchisee. And one of the things that I really love about this opportunity is that it's the same opportunity for everyone, no matter what your background is, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a stay-at-home mum, studying at university, just finished school. We all come in at that same position, and we all have the same opportunity within the business to grow. So our top position, NMD, is unlimited. So all these spots up here are for everybody. So we all have the same opportunity to get to the top. And the only way that we can reach the top is by working as a team. So this business model is all about community. It's all about helping each other, raising each other up, and doing it as a team to get everybody up to that top unlimited position. So, it's extremely positive, team building, all about growth and development. So, I've definitely gained so much from working in this sort of type of business model. And the other thing that's amazing is you get to choose who you work with. So you can bring on, people that you're inspired by, friends if you want to, and, really build it up together and work as a team. So that's really exciting. So I'll hand back to Erin now. Thanks, Erin.
Thanks heaps, Crystal. So I'm just going to share quickly my business story, and then we're going to hand over to Nikki, who's launching today. So I'm a national marketing director with Juice Plus. I've been in the business for about 19 months. I have 3 children. I came into the business after using the product, and I had great results with my energy. So I knew that lots of mums would be looking for more energy. And for me, I don't like synthetic products. I wouldn't even really take a Panadol for a headache. I do like, looking after my health. So I definitely have an interest in health, but for me, this really connected, loving health, but also with an amazing business opportunity. So once I heard about the opportunity, I was really excited, but I was also working for my husband's business and looking after at the time when I had my 2 kids. So I didn't have a lot of spare time on my hands, but I knew that this business was going to be pretty flexible, and I just, fit it in as best I could. So I really started by just using time in the evenings when I would otherwise have been watching TV or watching the Kardashians to start growing my business. So I was just jumping on Zooms like this and doing trainings and just connecting with other girls. So really quickly, my business grew just by sharing what I love about the product, what I love about the business, being able to work with my kids and, gradually grow a business that is bringing in extra income for my family. But now it's gotten to the stage where I've been able to cover my income that I was, making in my husband's business and step away from that. And now, like, literally the money that lands in my bank account is more than I could ever have imagined. And it's just opening up so many more opportunities for our life and things that I never, ever dreamt that we could possibly do. So really it just, comes down to what it's not about having the money, it's about what money can do for us, and having this amazing business and being able to pass that on to other girls, other mamas who want to be able to stay at home with their kids, girls who want to travel. We don't have to live a life where we have to ask a boss for holidays. I'll never have to do that. So I think it's amazing what this business can do. And a lot of the time we feel more like we're having fun than we're working in a an actual job. It's more just like a hobby for a lot of us. So the other thing I just want to share with you guys, which I normally draw out on a little board, but my baby won't let me put her down this morning. So I just want to share with you guys, obviously being a mum, but also working, I never really got to do mothers groups or a lot of social activities through the day. So my business really grew using social media. So pretty much these days, everyone uses social media anyway. We've all got our iPhones pretty much attached to us all the time. So really, there's so many different ways we can connect with people. Not only just for us here in Australia, we can connect easily with other girls all over the world. So my team's grown in Australia, and then there's been, other people from all other countries brought into my business. So I literally have a global business, but I've just been working from home with my phone, and it's amazing how quickly our business can grow. You introduce one girl to the business, and then she'll connect with a number of other people and bring them into the business. Then we really just teach and help them and really work closely with them in the business. And quite quickly, it's amazing how really fast your business can grow. I already have around, I think, 300 people in my business, but I definitely don't know all of those 300 people. So it's been amazing, and it's also really fun to connect with all those people through your business. So I'm going to hand over to Nikki now, who's just started up her Juice Plus business. She's a gorgeous mama based on the Gold Coast. So it's amazing to have so many people jumping on today to support Nikki with her launch. So Nikki, if you'd love to share with us how you found the Juice Plus business and what you're really excited for with the business.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Erin. I love hearing your story as well. Like, gets me every time. So, hey everyone, I'm Nikki. Thanks, guys, for coming on and supporting me. This is Alice. So Juice Plus was first introduced to me, I'd say, a year and a half ago by a guy called Lorian, who was just starting out in Juice Plus. At the time, I was training lows and I was working lows, and I just wasn't interested in what he was saying. Like, I found him almost a bit annoying. Anyway, fast forward a year and a half down the line, and now Lorian's doing really, really well in Juice Plus. I think he's managed to quit his personal training business. He's doing really well, and we also have Alice now. So a year and a half later, we have Alice. So life for me is just completely different. The next person who then introduced me to Juice Plus was a lady called Sian, who's actually on the call today. I was looking for a bumbo seat for Alice and found on Gumtree that she was advertising. I went around to pick it up, and she told me a bit more about it. And at the time, my parental leave pay was just about to finish, and I was due to go back to work. So I was thinking, how am I going to get an income coming in? I want to spend time with Alice at home and watch her grow and be there to watch all her milestones. And I'm also exclusively breastfeeding her. So for me to put her into daycare was so stressful, not just financially, but I knew that she wouldn't take a bottle, so she's sort of relying on me solely. So I was really getting quite stressed, thinking she's gonna have to go into daycare because I need to get some money coming in. Or someone should share their screen. There we go. So yeah, Sian got talking to me about the business, and I thought, right, okay, this is a way I can stay at home with her. I'll try the product as well. I was getting really tired being a new mum. My skin was really bad. I wasn't sleeping very well. So first of all, I got on the product by obviously buying it. And after about 4 weeks, I suddenly realized I had loads more energy, and I was a lot more with it in the morning. Alice was actually a little bit more alert. I don't know whether that's because my breast milk then had all the nutrients that it needed. I'm not sure. But all these different things were really, really helping. So I thought, wow, if I can feel this great, then I can help all these other people feel the way I'm feeling and inspire other people. So a month ago, I decided to open my own franchise, set up the franchise. A month later, I've just started to see some money coming in. So I don't have to rely on Tom, my partner, quite so much. And I just see this as a real opportunity, not only to obviously stay at home with Alice and watch her grow, but to contribute to our household as well.
I love it. Thank you so much, Nikki. That's a gorgeous story, and it's so cute that you've got Alice there with you.
Yeah. Someone else wouldn't sleep anymore this morning.
Yeah, no, they're doing the same thing. I think they're actually a similar age. Where's Tash? I'm not sure if Tash is there, but anyway, I'll wrap up. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone for jumping on today, and congratulations to Nikki on her launch today. So yeah, this business is amazing, but we understand that it's not for everyone. But there's so many girls, you know, inspiring people every day with what they're creating. We love being able to help people with their health and just connecting with other girls. So yeah, we're on this event every week. If you ever want to jump back on, and you're welcome to sing out if you've got any questions at the end. But yeah, thanks so much guys for jumping on this week, and we'll see you next week. I'll unmute everyone.